if you look at clubs generally, those that orient members well and get them going, be sure somebody asks them the second week. I know so many that in my own club that come the first time. Some even fill out the membership form, and they don't even come back a second week. I mean, that to me should really be the key. So anyhow, of course, I end with anytime, any way that Sandra and I can help on the membership, please let us know. Now, I've got to tell you, let me check to see if there are raised hands. I think that there are no raised hands at this moment, and nobody else. But now, I think, Governor Jeff, you had a closing question. Am I following, Jeff?
Yeah, Megan, are you still on, Megan? Can you hear us?
Wait, I need to now, you all don't know that I turn off for quality. After we speak, I try to turn people off. Megan, you can now speak again, I think. Megan, can you hear us?
I can.
Okay, and talk loudly, Megan. I can barely hear you.
Okay.
Okay, Megan, the question is, what have you guys done to generate 7 new members in just a couple of months? And on a relatively small club, but still, what have you done to make that happen?
The main thing that we have tried it out. We really, to be honest with you, have not gone. We have not done exactly what we want to do. We're still trying to work out the kinks. But the main thing that we wanted to do is we want to start recognizing people. Recognition is important, and just being friendly. Wherever we go, we're constantly talking about Rotary. Hey, just come with me as a friend, just on a friendly note. Just, hey, come see what we're all about. You'll have fun. And that's pretty much it, just being there.
Well, that's important. You know, our director, who's from the Independence Club, Fred Hahn, our director, Fred Hahn, has awareness program, and the WEAR is W-E-A-R, that if we simply wear the Rotary pin, if we simply wear a Rotary logo, if we simply do that kind of thing, our director, Fred, in fact, has made a point of talking about that many times, about how just what an impact that will have. And, of course, many of you know what a positive impact, what a positive image, pardon me, I said the wrong word, what a positive image Rotary generally has. When I talk to people about Rotary, I rarely have anybody tell me, some people think it's more of a business organization, and some people think it does youth sports or built the ballpark, or they think we have a very narrow focus. But I rarely have anybody say that Rotary is just negative or bad or that kind of word. So, Megan, you're probably on to a big part of it there. Governor Jeff, now that is the prepared material, sort of, and of course we had 2 or 3 of you, God bless you, that we had not, you know, prepped ahead of time, not alerted, not prepped. We try prepping Carl and Ralph. No, I don't mean prepped in that way, but we had not alerted to be ready. Now, I think, do we have another question here? We had Mario's, are transfers considered new members? Oh, wait, we have Elsie is on the line. Elsie, Elsie, I assume, let me look on here and see. Elsie, who's from the other Kirksville club. Elsie, can you talk?
She's got to talk about how she poaches members from us.
If you're hearing Elsie, I've unmuted you. You should be able to talk if you are on the. Let's see. You're supposed to have a mic on your machine, Elsie, and be able to talk now. Oh shoot!
I do know that club has had a lot of new members.
Let me read. Summarize what she wrote here. She wrote a very nice. She says she challenges Kirksville and Lee Summit in the challenge. Since July 1, they've added 4 new members, and 2 who had previously left are now back, and 3 more in the rings ready to join this month. And she says, sometimes we'll just let the numbers speak for ourselves, is what she says here. And my machine still shows, the master machine, Elsie, shows that you should be able to speak, that you have a mic in your system and it is unmuted. But, you know, sometimes this is wrong. We have people who try to get on or have other technical problems. So Elsie, I assume that we're not hearing you. Yell if we don't, because sometimes when people start, I can just barely hear them myself, and I'm supposed to have the best whatever. Okay, it looks like somebody else is chiming in here. Oh, there's somebody else down here. Let's see what it is. So we had Elsie with a question. I think, let's see, I think that has exhausted the questions. Raise your hand, anybody, if I've missed your question. Hold on one moment. I'm trying to get there. Bear with me one moment, and let me just search. It's mildly laborious. Hugh Graff has a question. Hugh, you're unmiked if you just want to talk. It again shows Hugh Graff that you have a microphone, and I showed as unmuted. Hugh, can you talk? Okay, I'll go on down. I think that we have, let me make one more. I'm sorry for this to do this. I think that we've covered the questions.
Wayne, this is President Ralph from Kirksville.
Who you talking to, Ralph? I'm sorry.
Well, I just wanted to make up a point. We were talking about good videos. There's a great one out, if you haven't seen it, about Ray Klingensmith. And I think since he is from Missouri and our district, it would really be good for people to use that. You really get to know the man, and I think it's very positive.
Is it on the Rotary? Is it on the Rotary website, Ralph?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know what it's called or what it's about particularly?
It's just I think it says President Ray Klingensmith.
Okay. Bob, did you have your hand up? Bob, is it Cook's Bob, I've gotten a brain damage here.
Governor Jeff.
Yes.
Can
I'm
you
here.
hear me now?
Yes, I can.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. One thing we're trying, I don't think it's original.
Speak up. You're doing great, though.
But we have a business card printed up. Our membership chair had this done. Has Rotary insignia on it, and it starts with "Be my guest for lunch," and then tells our meeting time, time and the place, and sponsor name and phone number. And then on the back it has a little bit about what we're about, weekly guest speakers, fun, fellowship, and then lists our service projects. I found when I asked people to join Rotary, they want to know, well, what's Rotary doing in this area? How is it benefiting me, and what can I expect? So, on the back side of the card is we have some service projects like the Shoes for Orphan Souls and different things, Adopt a Family, food pantry support, and other projects.
Is that helping stimulate conversation about joining Rotary, and is it helping you get some new members?
Yeah, yes, it is. I think that's good. That's a good technique. I believe we're going to try it out more this year.
Can you send? I have a place on the website that's called Best Practices that is relatively new developed, and I haven't really announced it, but it's out there already. And can you send that to me in email, and then maybe even scan the front and back of one card, your card, and attach that? And what I'll do is I will post that up there as a best practice submitted by your club. And then others can come see it. We have some here today, but then there are others that aren't here. And would you do that for me?
I might add, Ron Holt, and I can't tell if Ron's still on the call. He's been on for almost all of it. Ron, are you on the call? If Ron's on of South Platte, he was on earlier. I'm not quite sure. Ron, can you hear me, Ron Holt? But anyhow, Ron now has his hand up even. But anyhow, Ron Holt has that too in South Platte, is working on some specific membership handout pieces, and of course web notices, web flashers on the website, just like you were talking about. So anybody's got anything like that, that was Governor Jeff speaking. I just assume in all this you know who my voice is and get tired of it, and I try to introduce everybody else, but that was Governor Jeff who was saying to everybody that they do. Now we're at 41 minutes, and we promised not over 40. Let me look quickly just to be sure there's not an outstanding. Well, I do show more questions, so hold on. Let me try to do that. And see if we have any more questions. Hold on one moment. Don't go away. Jeff knows, last time he sat here with me at this very control, Governor Jeff knows that these questions are very small on the way they do it. Okay, Hugh had 2 points. He says he thought this membership meeting via webinar is a great idea, and doing a recap of projects and dollars donated. Hugh Graff says we stole that idea and it impresses new members as you go through the year. And he also says that Carl is ducking, and that's Carl Chenery, is ducking that. And so he says we just got to bring people in. And Hugh points out that only 10% of our members ever bring in a new member. Only 10% ever, and if that number were anywhere higher, it would really be better. So Hugh, I think you sent a crew of those there, if I understand them. And thank you for being on here. And I'm sorry, I think I still have you where my machine shows you can talk. So I'm sorry that you can't. Let me look again. Yeah, my machine shows that you have a speaker and can talk. And so I hope that it says for 7 minutes you've been putting those questions in and all. As I tell you, this technology is just overwhelming. But I don't mean to belabor because I spent 2 minutes doing nothing there. But so I think that we have answered the questions. I think that we're at the end. Governor Jeff, do you have parting words here?
Well, I want to thank everyone for, first off, their patience with us as we've worked through the technology problems. But secondly, it's apparent that you care about the size of your clubs. And if you can figure out a way that I can help you at the district level and Dwayne and Sandra can help you, please ask us, because we want to do what we can to assist you. And we know that sometimes you feel out there like you're alone, but you're not. And there's all kinds of people in the district that will help you if you just let us know if there's something we can do for you. Otherwise, it's just hard work. And that's how you get rewards, hard work. And so thank you very much for all the efforts you're making. I appreciate you.
Yes, and with that, I will end. I don't see any outstanding questions. If we didn't, if you would just email them to them, I will be sure to answer them myself or Governor Jeff or somebody appropriately. Anyhow, listen, thank all of you for your time and effort this afternoon. We went a little longer, but I thought everyone contributed a lot of different very good ideas, and so I appreciate it, particularly those panelists that I've been bugging the last 2 or 3 weeks. I particularly appreciate you. So that ends the webinar. Everyone have a good day. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.